Hi everyone! If you'd like to see what I got at Hobby Lobby in Chicago over a week ago, then stick around. Hi everybody. Yeah, I went to Hobby Lobby. I know we don't have Hobby Lobby in Canada, but I was in Chicago when I was at a conference, and after the conference I had a little bit of time before my flight, so I went to Hobby Lobby to get a few items that I was hoping to find. So, and by the way, if you haven't checked my HH America's haul video, it's a 3-part series because there's a lot of stuff. Please check that out too. Okay, so one of the things I was hoping to find at Hobby Lobby, and I did, were the storage envelopes for, I don't know what else to call them. I call them big envelopes. They can hold 12 by 12 paper. They measure 13 by 13 inches. And I was able to get some. I'm so happy that they still sell these at Hobby Lobby. So these are $7.99 US, and there's 10 in a pack. I like to use these for storing my projects. So got that. And and every time I go to a Hobby Lobby, I always find a few little pamphlets for like some DIYs or explanations on how to use certain products, and I really like those. And this time I picked up this one. I thought it was so cute. DIY felt friends. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. Like these little felt animals, and it looks like a book, a tree in the shape of a book shaped tree thing with felt. So I got that one, and I got this one I thought was interesting. Free inspiration on paint basics. I got another one on colored pencils 101, and and another thing on felt and bloom. I thought learn how to cut, shape, and glue your way to all kinds of felt flowers. So, you know, if you're looking for some ideas and free inspiration and free instructions, don't miss out on these when you go to your local craft or hobby store. I got a pack of E6000 because, well, I didn't have any more, and at $3.99 US, it was still a better price for me than buying it here. Now, in another haul from Dessert, I showed you some watercolor pencils, and I had ordered them. That was before I went to Chicago. But I looked for these in Hobby Lobby because I really like them. They're the General's Sketch and Wash, and they're really fun to sketch with and to wet with a paintbrush afterwards to get like shading effects and such. So, and I like this General's one a lot. So it was a lot cheaper for me to buy it at Hobby Lobby. It was $3.49 for 2 pencils and a sharpener. Definitely cheaper than buying it online for me anyway. I wanted some single Faber-Castell Gold Faber Aqua watercolor pencils, some colors that I didn't have already, and I had a list, so I got the colors I wanted. I wanted some very, could I say, landscape-ish type of colors, so that's what I got here. And I also picked up 2 Prismacolor white because again, that was something I wanted to get, and I got it for a really good price at Hobby Lobby, even though it was with the exchange rate. And the Prismacolor white is really a nice white for adding details when working whatever I'm working on. So I got a couple of these. And at the same time, I saw the white charcoal pencil by Master's Touch, and I thought I would give these a try. I'm not familiar. I've never used these before, but the price, I don't remember how much I paid for this, but it was really good price, I thought. And I thought, well, at that price, it's worth trying. And if I don't like it in my, well, I could use it in my drawing or my mixed media work, but also in my sewing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying these. Oh, what do I mean? They're $2.99 for a 3-pack, Master's Touch. So that's good. And of course, I am not going to forget to check the clearance section of any store I go into. And I saw this pack of stamp hinges and I just thought, this might be fun to use with other types of paper crafts, and it might be fun. So I got this whole bag, and there's like 1,000 hinges in here for $1.99. And I think there was another reduction on the reduction when I got to the cash. I'm not, well, I might be mistaken on that. Maybe it wasn't all the products. Okay. And I picked up these Master's Touch alcohol ink markers because they were so cheap. They were only $1.77. And because all the Master's Touch products were on a sale that week, I got an extra 30%, I think it was, when I got to the cash. So it made for really, really cheap. Well, they're not cheap markers, but I mean, the price was cheap. So I got a bunch of pale colors. Those are the colors I will go through and I don't have refills for. But at this price, I don't even have to bother buying refills because this is so much cheaper. Yeah, so I got a lot of these. I guess these could be called skin tones, and these very pastel-like colors I use a lot for shading and backgrounds, and some gray. So, and the gray I didn't need to buy because I found some other gray when I got home for really cheap. But grays are really, warm and cool grays are really useful to create shadows in your work, and also to sometimes tone down the color. So I got that. So I'm really happy with this. These are super practical, super fun for me. Okay. Also, I was lucky to find this in the clearance, a set of Faber-Castell Pitt artist pens in black, and I tested them in the store to make sure they were working. So instead of $9.99 for the 4, which is still a good price compared to what I have to pay here, I got these for $4.99, and they have different nibs. So they have like a fine nib, a very fine nib, a brush nib, and I think it's a bullet nib type of thing. So each pen has a different nib. See, this one's like a calligraphy nib. So that's fun. So yeah, I love Faber-Castell Pitt pens and black ones. This is great. They're gonna get used very much. I'm just putting the markers back in the bag because I'm afraid my cats will just knock them off the desk. I'm going to put the pencils too. I think it'll be safer for my cats. Okay. Now what else did I get? I found some Artistry iron-on ink, sublimation ink. So I thought, this is not something I've ever seen here in Canada, or at least in the Ottawa area. So it's sublimation stamp ink. So I have yet to try it. I'm familiar with Artistry. I have gotten products from them in the past. They've generously given me sublimation markers in the past, but I never tried their ink pads. So I thought that would be something fun to try. And even if I don't want to use them for sublimation work, they're ink pads, right? I can use them for anything. So I got a brown, a blue, I think it's a brown. Yeah, a brown, a blue. I think this is a black, and pink. Yeah, those are the colors they had. They had a couple other colors, and I thought that it was too much for me because I know what I use the most in my work, and I thought this was a good combination. If there had been a few other colors that I would have liked, I would have taken them, but that's all that there was that I liked. And, oh, you're wondering why everything's in a Ziploc, because I was traveling by plane, and I just didn't want anything to leak in my luggage in case. You just never know. So I got the ink pad refills. And I got each color, a pink, a brown, a black, and a blue. And instead of $7.49, they were $3.74 each. So I thought that was worth it. Anytime I can buy the re-inker with the stamp pad, the stamping ink pad, I do, because this way my ink pad goes a lot further. So got that. That's a good price, and it's like I said, sublimation ink. So. And if you're not familiar with sublimation, I did a Cricut video. I did a couple Cricut videos on sublimation and using Dollar Tree products. Also, my bases were all things I bought at Dollar Tree. So if you can check that out. I'll try to remember to put a link to that or an iCard. Oh, and this little bag of goodies. Okay. So there's some cute little magnets. I thought these were really sweet. 99 cents. How could I go wrong? 99 cents. All with a sewing theme. They're Sewology magnetic bookmarks. Just so cute. Oh, this was also in the clearance. The jewelry shop presents Blue Moon beads. It's a silicone mold for earrings, and it was only $1.99 instead of $7.99. So yes, please, got that. And do I have any other? Oh, the other clearance item I found were these little, what do you call these? They're like latches, antique bronze plate. They're clasps that we can put like on a box, like a jewelry box. Sometimes we'll have something like this, and these were 87 cents. So there's two antique bronze plated clasps. So you've got, you know, the top and bottom part and all the little screws that you need. So I think I got there were 2 of those, so I got the 2. And this is great to use if I'm making a box, and I could just use them as embellishments, period. So that. Oh, another clearance item. This is also a mold. This is a feather and filigree silicone mold. So you can turn these into earrings or just feathers if you want. So this was $1.74, $5.99. Oh, and if I didn't mention it, and maybe someone is wondering, these are great to use with resin. So if you do resin work, they're perfect for that. But you can also use these with clay. Any type of clay will work. And hot glue. That works too. So this is, acrylic charms set for UV resin. So these are a base, and you can put resin on them. You can add like glitter, embellishments, and such, and coat with UV resin. But this is the UV resin type. This was $2.24 instead of $6.99. So there's different little shapes like teardrops, clouds, flower, rectangle, and like a lightning strike. This everything in the jewelry shop was also on a reduction. So I don't remember what I got off of this, but I got this little cat and dog silicone mold because I thought it was so cute. Again, to work with UV resin or anything. So that's $3.99. And also in the jewelry shop, I picked up these open bezels to make with resin. So I thought these were really, and I really like these because they're kitties. I got some watercolor half pans. I got some watercolor half pans. This is Color and Correct. This is great that I could find these at Hobby Lobby. 99 cents. This is perfect. I wanted a few extra pans. I didn't want to buy like a big stock of them, which was the only way I seem to be able to buy them online. But this is great. So I was able to get a little 6-pack of half pans for 99 cents. I bought this because I just thought it was too cute. It's a pin tin with magnet. I love it. It's so pretty. Soology, $2.49. I just bought it because it's pretty. So, like that. Oh, and again in the jewelry shop, I saw the cutest. These are just embellishments. They are 10 by 15 millimeter mini playing cards. I don't know if you can see that. They're so tiny. And these are great to use with when you're making resin jewelry. But I thought there's other things we could do with them in any type of crafting that we do. I just thought they were adorable. So I got those. The other thing I picked up were these. Sorry, my husband's talking to his mother on the phone, and he's talking a little loud, so you might hear it through the doors. Singer assorted chenille needles. And I bought these because I like that they came in a case, but they're all different. They're different colors. Each size is basically a different color. So they're easier to identify. And that's what I got them for, that, because I thought, oh, I like this novelty. Yeah. And chenille needles I use in different types of hand stitching. Well, of course, they're for hand stitching, these needles. They're not sewing machine needles. And they're great for, especially in slow stitching, types of embroidery, chenille work, of course. And there's 24 needles in here. These were $4.49 a pack. There wasn't anything on special. I just wanted them. And, I found the wax resist sticks. I'm so happy I found the wax resist sticks. These were $1.99. They're basically like a uncolored or non-color clear wax crayon, basically, to do. These are great to use with watercolor for a resist effect, just like we used to do in school with crayons. But this one has no color, and I was hoping to find that. I had bought candles at the dollar store to try it, and I think it'll work. I haven't done it yet, but I'm really glad that I found some. They were only $1.99, and I thought that was an excellent price for me. So that is that. So it's this is my fun little haul from Hobby Lobby, or maybe Hobby Lobby like this. This is my fun little haul. I'm really happy that I stopped by and I saw these things. I had a list of things that I wanted to get, some specific specific colors of pencils, and I wanted these envelopes, and I was hoping to find the resist crayons, so I'm super happy about that. And so that's it for my little Chicago Hobby Lobby haul. I hope you like this video, and I hope I've given you enough information as to how these products can be used, and giving you some inspiration as well. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching, and until next time, stay crafty. Bye.